Guys, what's up?
What's up?
Dude,
What's up? What's up?
What's up, guys? Welcome on to the first ever session of Critical Idiots, guys. If you're joining us, this is a brand new show brought to you by PNS Studios, guys. As always, I'm still here. I'm fat.
I'm spicy. I'm here.
We have a couple other guests that will be joining us on this amazing campaign, guys. So we'll, in a second, we'll introduce all of you to the players as well as our GM here. But first and foremost, Spicy.
Yo,
Ben.
I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this for a while, dude. I know this has been what, like a month in the works, like since we started talking about it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, I think we've been trying to play D&D for months prior to that. You know what I'm saying? We were
Yeah.
just, like constantly talking about like we should do it, we should do it, we need to do it, we need to do it, and it just never comes around. And we're always like, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then finally we're just like, you know what, we're gonna do it.
Finally,
Do it. We're gonna commit to it, and that's it. And here we are.
that's how the Fat and Spicy show got started, right? That's what we did. We were like, you know what? Just let's turn the mics on and go. I don't even care.
Exactly. So, guys, if you're here joining us today, welcome. This is Critical Idiots, guys, and we're gonna be tagging along as we create our characters, as we dive in into learning more about the world that we're going to experience here, and learning about each and every player and their role in this world. So first and foremost is if you don't know, guys, I'm Fat. You can call me Jacob, either one. Today I will be playing the role of Sir Preston. Sir Preston Proudfoot. A little bit about my character. He is going to be a human paladin. Um, Backstory a little bit is he comes from a lineage, a great line of heroes, we'll say, great warriors, people who've done heroic deeds. Although he himself has yet to complete anything, aside from making a fool out of himself. So he walks around and he's more or less has these illusions of grandeur. He thinks he's amazing. He thinks he's done these great things. And in reality, maybe him fighting a dragon comes down to him, trying to attack somebody's pig in a barn. So as far as why he has these illusions, we don't know. Maybe his pride's just too much. Maybe his ego's too much. As we unfold this story, we'll find out a little bit more about Sir Preston Proudfoot.
Hold on.
What about you? I would try to pronounce your name, Spicy. I don't know your character's name,
Oh, just call me Unville.
like Anvil, but Unville.
Yeah, Unville. The
I like
Anvil.
that.
Uh
How,
Unville's just a dude, man. He was born with the gift of sorcery. Like he loves the power that his parents could wield, and they sent him off to the academy to learn. But the speech impediment that he has, as we'll learn along the way, isn't really good for casting spells. So we're gonna figure out how he gets through all that. The the academy that he trained at was just sick of it. So they sent him on a snipe
they
hunt. Really
kicked him
go out,
out.
go out and find, go count the hairs on an ogre's ass, and then come back and tell us how many there are. And if you do that, then we'll welcome you back, kind of thing. But I will
That whole
kind of
Tarzan
leave that
thing.
to the story to determine how he, if and how he gets back into his academy.
All right, well, welcome aboard, Unville. Who else we got here? We're gonna introduce Kale.
Hey, yes, I'll be playing Kale Ironshard. He is going to be a skilled gnome artificer. Um, he carries around little tools, little trinkets to help create or fix things for the party. He's small in stature, but don't mention that. He's big on um, his size, all right? So just be respectful. Often he creates like wild inventions to aid the party. He's really focused on his craft, sometimes putting his inventions before everything else. So keep that in mind. Um, his creations range from small, useful little devices, magical devices, to making, one day he wants to create this perfect garden. Everything about my character.
All right, Kale, if you can, for a second, now you can introduce your real name if you want to. You don't have to. We can call you Kale for the sake of the stream. That's fine.
I'll give you my Discord name. My Discord name is Basford.
All right, guys, and also you'll see underneath our players there, they do have their own little plugins, guys. So if you enjoy the character there, or maybe you want to, get in touch with this person, maybe you have a campaign you want to join, their information is right there below, guys. By all means, take advantage of that. And let's see over here. I believe we also have real quick, Kel, if you can just bend your cam just a little bit down.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Pull
So,
your mic in, Jacob, just a bit.
I got
You like right here? This is good.
That's what I'm talking about. Now you sound amazing.
just a little
Where's that been
ASMR.
all day?
How you doing? All right, and over here to my left we have Eleanor. Asher.
I'm gonna be playing a rogue, a thief. Um, her parents used to they were farmers, and when they lost the farm, they became poor, and she kind of became cynical and started stealing.
Wait, her parents became cynical?
No, I did.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay. Like, how can you guys hear Eleanor good or
Not one bit yet.
No,
Okay.
you can hear me.
Let's make sure that make sure your mic is on.
Is it on? Oh, hello.
Oh, that's a good question.
There we go.
No, this whole time.
Who would have thought that your mic had to be on?
You
You
were
know,
touching it.
that's crazy. But yeah, Eleanor says that her character grew up as farmers. Eventually, her parents, I believe, said lost a farm, and now she turned to a life of stealing and peddling to get by. And you said you're a little more cynical because of that. Is there a reason you're cynical? I guess we'll find out why you're
Yep.
cynical. And anything, guys. Welcome, Eleanor, guys. Anything in particular about your character? Besides,
Find out.
okay, we'll find out. And last but not least, we're going to be introducing our DM, GM, the guy behind the scenes, the one making it all happen, the grand poobah himself, Aaron, not Jaeger, though, right?
Hey
My man.
everybody,
Give it up for
I'm happy.
Give it up for Aaron.
Snaps around.
Hey everybody, I'm happy to be here. I run games professionally and I make pizza to pay the bills. So
Oh, you sound
I
just
like
like
this guy
Spicy.
As I say, I really like this guy.
Spicy also makes pizza. Aaron, how long have you been a fan of D&D?
I have been a fan of D&D and role-playing games at large for going on 20, somewhere between 20 and 25 years. I don't remember when exactly I got started.
Do you remember like the first introduction to it, or?
Oh, absolutely. So basically, my dad wanted to show me and the other younger members of my family D&D. It wasn't quite as fantastic as like we pulled off like the old first edition box off the shelf and like, hey, what's this, Dad? It wasn't like that. It was just Dad bought the most recent edition book, wanted to try it out with us, and we all went into the first room and we spent like 3 hours or whatever, like at the door for the first room, trying to figure out what was behind it. And we figured out what it was. We knew what it was doing. We knew that our quest was in there. So we went into the room, and then an hour later, we were all dead. So
Sounds like everybody's first time, right?
yeah.
Tell me about it.
That's great. That's great. Well, we are excited for you to join us here on this campaign, and hopefully many more to come. So welcome. All right. So if you don't know, right now we are going to be playing D&D as a role-playing tabletop game. You can play it on many different things. They have Roll20. They have D&D Beyond. You have Tabletop Simulator. Many platforms, and I know there are some to come. Aaron, you were telling me about one, and I looked it up, and it was on Steam. It's like in beta right now.
I mean, there's the most recent one that's under development on Steam is Tailspire, I believe.
Yeah, Tailspire. Yes, Tailspire. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. Looks amazing.
Yeah, it's usable. We can definitely use that at some point if people really want to. It's basically like Tabletop Simulator, except it's specifically geared towards role-playing games. There's a lot of back-end work that has to go towards it, but it very easily enables like, hey, have you ever wanted to play D&D with Dwarven Forge terrain? This is the program for that.
Gotcha. Like I said, we look forward to right now. Today, guys, we are using Tabletop Simulator, guys. It can be found on Steam. I believe the going price right now is what, $19.99.
It's $20. Not bad.
Yeah, but the good thing about Tabletop Simulator is there is so much more than what you see here on the screen that is able to be done. And that works for any kind of they got Scrabble, they got Monopoly, and it's a good place to get around, and you have friends, you can just get all around, sit and play a decent board game. If you want to play a game of life, you want to play D&D, Pathfinder, whatever it is, they have it. It's in there. There's people making content for that. So, if you're interested in stuff like that, by all means, check it out. So we've been working on our characters here for a little bit before we went live, guys, and we are still working on our characters, guys. I wish it
Oh,
was.
you
I wish
are.
we
I'm
were-
done. What's taking you
Yeah,
so long?
wait, I mean, So just bear with us a little bit, as we sit here and create our characters. I think Spicy's done.
So I've got
And-
my sorcerer has himself a firebolt, some poison spray, acid splash, and wizard hand or sorcerer's hand or something like that. I forgot what the hell it's called.
Where are you seeing like your ability?
But enough about your college love life.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
Right.
So
Wizard hand.
Fatsy,
That's what he calls it.
if you're looking at your character sheet, like you got your stats on the left there,
Yeah.
and then next to that you've got your whatevers, like your feats and all that, and then look in the middle under that, it'll say your spells or whatever you've got. It'll tell you what you attack with. Like, see, my poison spray is a is DC 12. It's a 1d12 attack plus whatever modifiers I have.
Okay, so I have to.
You
so
see
I
that?
filled in my attributes so far. Give me a second. Let me double check real quick. Make sure that I'm actually doing this right.
What is your character?
A paladin.
So did you get like you have you know, does it show there an attack with a sword or a long sword or a short sword or anything?
When I put it in paladin, let's see. Attack and spells? No, it has a plus sign. Oh, there it is. I had to hit the plus sign.
There you go.
Oh.
So that'll tell you
Okay.
what you need for everything else, all your modifiers, all that good stuff. It lists my spells here, what it takes to cast them, and what damage it does. And then if you look at that list of spells or attacks, there will be like a little shit, how do I turn this off? I don't want this. No. Stop. Go away. Yeah.
Okay,
I
I
forgot.
see.
You see them there?
I think it says attack and spell. Okay, so you just maybe not. Maybe I'm doing something crazy here.
Here, hold on. Can I share my screen for a second?
Yeah. By all means, share it.
Yeah.
Share it away.
All right, here, take a look at this here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's see. Share screen.
Now you can do it here on the actual
Okay.
StreamYard itself.
Yeah, I'm doing it here on the StreamYard. So it should come up and do you see my screen here? No?
Wait, here? Yeah, I see it.
You see it? You see my screen? You see my little mouse moving around?
No. I see it on my screen.
Okay, good enough. I don't care. As long as you can see it on your screen. Your stats. Here's where my spells and stuff
No.
are.
I don't see that. I see like the tabletop simulator. All right, when you went to the StreamYard, did you hit present at the bottom?
I thought I clicked the right thing. Hold on.
Hit the present and then open up.
I got it here.
There we go.
Okay. So got my stats over here, right? Put them all in on the bottom. Modifiers are up on top because of who I am. My hit points are here. And then all my spells are here. See, firebolt, poison spray, acid splash, quarterstaff one-handed, quarterstaff two-handed, and my dagger.
But
Right?
you hit that little plus button. You see the little plus button? Is that what you clicked to get that to come up?
No, it was
the
just
plus
there
is
when
what you hit. Yeah, the plus is at the bottom is what you hit to add new things.
Mine were already added because I already chose my spells through the character selector before we came
through
in.
the character manager. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So did I mess up completely? I just messed up my thing. So
Well, thanks
whenever
for
we
tuning in
started-
today, guys. This has been
Yeah. So when we started, correct? I hit the little journal and then I hit character, right? And then
Yeah.
it gives you kind of like a pre-made character of sorts, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So then I click that, and then I go into edit.
So most people will probably hit the use the character mancer, which is if you have the books
character
on
mancer.
Roll20, it takes you through character creation with a bunch of drop down arrows and
so
things like that.
That's where I messed up. I
Yeah.
was
So
supposed
you
to
want to
use
run
the
through character mancer real quick. Mhm.
Okay, so that's where we.
It shouldn't take you that long. Just
Yeah,
run through
the
it real
character
quick.
mancer makes it fast. It's
Sorry,
just
that-
it requires
that's how
you to
I'm
have
done,
the
so-
books on Roll20.
Where's the character mancer? So go back and just hit new character.
So are we no longer doing Roll20? Like we're doing.
Oh no, we are.
Oh, okay.
This is through Roll20. He
Yeah, this
didn't
is
go
this
through
is
the
yeah,
character.
yeah. I didn't
creator
use
rank.
character mancer. Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Like
I was just
you've
doing
got your
Oh.
you've got your character spells and stuff right here, don't you?
Yeah, it's up and ready.
Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm gonna close out my screen.
I can still barely hear you, Eleanor.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
That was gonna be rude. I won't.
Let's see.
Our local vampire.
So I'm actually trying to play a Dampier. I don't know how to, it's more of a lineage, though.
So look under race and see if it comes under race.
Dampier would not be here. These are all basic.
Oh, so you'll be so you'll need to actually put the more or less
I might have
Um,
to do
creature
custom.
type. You're humanoid.
Yeah, Dampiers are from Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, so you would need to more or less put that stuff in manually on your sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Humanoid, speed 35, dark vision, vampire, pure bite. Here, let me just forward this for you. I'll send this. All right. But yeah, guys, who else here is actually, aside from Spicy, obviously, with his knowledge, and Aaron has played D&D? No, nobody. I know.
I don't think anybody else has. No.
I know for me and Vampire, I started a campaign a long time ago, and it was kind of just like a really sandbox style, kind of bones naked version of D&D, if you will. You know, obviously, if you guys are familiar with
Version
me,
0.5.
yeah, you know, it's a remix of D&D. You know, it's more or less what comes off my own noodle here. You know, and we just roll with that. We did it for a while using Tabletop Simulator. I think it was pretty fun. You know, I think we had fun in creating a lot of the characters and storytelling. Let's see. But for me, this is going to be like the first ever official my D&D game for me. Spicy, when did you get introduced to this?
Freshman year of high school. It was right towards the end of the freshman year, and everybody was, the end of the first year of high school, man. So you got your little cliques and your groups. Well, I just kind of hung out with the D&D and RP nerds. We were all theater kids, or theater guys. You know what I mean? So
Hate them.
it was just another way to I know I was a theater nerd. What are you gonna do? I don't care. I still act in the local
No,
theater.
don't get me
I'm
wrong.
about
Like,
ready to audition for something here now.
I wish my school would have had theater or something like that. I think
I think you would have been great.
Yeah, but we had band. We had band. That was the closest thing we had to theater, marching band.
Hey, but there was always that one time at band camp,
It was, man, and then I still think about it every once in a while. No.
So my sophomore year and my junior year of high school were all spent in somebody's basement playing Dungeons and Dragons and Shadowrun. More Shadowrun than D&D. And then later on, as I grew older, I played with a couple online groups, and I played with a group here, but it fell apart real quick. It wasn't fun.
Really?
They thought they wanted to play D&D. You know what I mean?
They weren't ready. They were ready.
It was, to them, it wasn't about the game. It was about sitting around drinking and just bullshitting, and that's not... You can go to a bar and do that. I'm like, but let's continue the adventure. Well, let me tell you at the time that I fucked that guy in the ass after he, whatever. Not like that. I mean, he was talking about fighting and shit. Let's keep going, please.
Wow.
Wait.
Keep it rocking.
We'll keep going for the sake of the show, but my God,
let's go.
I mean, that's a hell of a topic.
Or get canceled.
Usually people ask about how your day going, but
So as anyway, the stream continues.
What made you want to play a wizard then? Are you a fan of magic?
No, I've always been a paladin. I've always been a paladin or a cleric. Those were the two classes I played in D&D. I tried a monk, which got really hard. There was a lot to it, and it was just whatever. But my favorite was the cleric. I had a cleric, and then, like I said, my paladin. I've never donned a magic user, somebody who just stands back and has to think about what he's doing. He was always, in the name of my God, and slash somebody's head off if I could. I don't want to do that this time. See, I could see you as like if I had to picture the Fatsy, I could feature you as a healer, like a cleric. Some guy in robes, look like Friar Tuck.
That's my dream job.
I know it is. Chicken fryer.
Yeah. I was about to say, it's like if your dream job is a fryer. I mean, we got an opening down here at McDonald's.
Some work for me.
That's what I've always wanted. Now you know.
So how are we doing on the on your character? You almost done, Fatsy?
Yeah, I'm almost done here. I'm just deciding, where does my strength lie? As a paladin, I'm assuming that I'll probably be taking on more of a tank position. So I need my constitution to be up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Like for me, I went 8 strength because I'm a magic user, was the least I needed. I went 10 dex. I went 13 constitution, 12 intelligence because I'm still smart, but I don't need intelligence so much. 14 wisdom, and then 15 charisma because all my spells come off of my charisma. So I tried to balance out, but also I put some points into some stuff for role play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. As a
like I'm wiser than I am smart.
Where my spells come from? Is that charisma based? I think it's wisdom and charisma.
So look at your character sheet here. Oh, you can't. You're still creating.
For paladins, it's wisdom based.
Yeah, wisdom and charisma. Right?
There you go. So yeah, you want to throw your biggest, I would say, into wisdom. That's just me. If you want to be more spell based, but your spells get bonuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, clerics and paladins are both like kind of two sides of the same coin, where that coin is labeled the faith militant, and clerics are a lot more like spell casting. They do control, healing, area denial, that sort of thing, sustain. Whereas paladins are upfront doing buckets of damage to undead.
Okay, so do I actually need strength, or is the damage going to lie within the spells that I use?
Well, if you want to swing your sword.
Yeah, if you want to swing your sword and you don't want it to be a dexterity based sword, you will want strength, because that affects your ability to hit as well as your ability to do damage.
So where should I put my
I would-
8 is more or less the question.
For you?
You can.
Intelligence.
Number 3, pick number 3, my lord.
Yeah, probably in wisdom, charisma, or intelligence.
Yeah, if you want to go by maxing out the benefits for your character, you would probably want to put it in intelligence. Yeah.
Put the 8 in intelligence. Okay.
Haha, I'm
Wink.
smarter than you.
Sweet pumpernickels. I love it.
Go check that just to make sure.
I don't need to be smart to get to take a beating, bro. Come on now.
So, Fat,
Well, that's why.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, asked a question earlier about how much D&D experience you have.
Oh, they were talking about the other question I asked. What you were wearing. That's besides the point. What were you saying?
Oh, what?
Paladins are charisma
Yeah, no,
casters, not
not that
wisdom
one.
casters. My mistake.
I don't
What
know.
were you saying?
What
What
did
was the question?
charisma do?
We'll talk about that later. So
With the
the
eight
most
charisma?
experience that I have playing D&D is Baldur's Gate 3. It's a
Oh.
wonderful game, great game. So I'm
Actually
I
on sale
understand
right
a
now.
bit.
$47 on Steam.
yeah, buy the game. It's a good experience. So I understand
You
a
have-
bit.
Have you beat it?
I'm still on Act 3. I still have it downloaded. On my spare time, I do try to play it. So I'm about like 70% done with the game.
Right on. My wife is playing it right now. She's trying to seduce a vampire.
Oh, yeah. I kicked him off of my party. I was like, the moment, I'm not going to spoil the game, but
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
if you try to suck my blood,
Dare
I'm sorry, you got to go.
when I was playing, Vampire was like, why don't you go towards the wizard? I was like, you like wizards? It's like, yeah, I like wizards because I'm the wizard. I don't need an extra wizard. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
I don't need
Get him
no
outta
extra wizard.
Yeah, All right. And for
So,
the background, did you guys
well-
just choose a standard background?
Yeah.
Whatever was there. Okay.
Aaron, I got to ask you, the interviewer in me comes out. If you had your druthers to play your perfect class, what would it be? As a player, not as a DM.
Yeah, I always be rolling multi-class characters. So I like when it comes to D&D specifically, I like a lot of the older D&D stuff because it's a lot less. The only thing the thief has is like backstab and their rogue abilities for like sneaking and picking locks in older D&D. In older D&D, the only thing fighters have is like bonus attacks. Wizards and clerics have their spells and so on. In newer D&D, like 5th edition and such, it's like now the rogue has cunning action where they take all their extra action step stuff. There's like all these hoops for sneak attack. It's not just did the enemy know you're there or are you stabbing them in the back? Cool, you have your sneak attack or whatever. Now it's like you have to have an ally near them or you have to have advantage on the attack and stuff like that. Fighters have like these fighting styles and action surge and such. It's a bunch of extra steps to get towards the same thing. So like in older D&D, I'll just take a class and just run with it. And then whatever stuff I can manifest will happen out with that. But with newer D&D, I like multi-class characters. So I
Nice.
just play a little bit of everything.
Very good, dude. Am I the only one old enough to remember Neverwinter Nights D&D on America Online with the VGA graphics? Is that just me?
I remember
Just-
Neverwinter Nights.
It was literally
Neverwinter, I
the
played that game.
MMO ever made. It was VGA graphics. You had to download the thing on your 386 computer, and it looked like shit. But I had a mage/fighter. I guess that would have been my first. I didn't even realize it. That would have been my first foray into D&D. Was playing that on AOL back when I was in 8th grade. Back when you had to pay by the hour if you went over your 5 free hours. You know what I mean?
Your minutes or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, you had to pay for internet back then by the minute. Do you remember that, guys? Is anybody else? Am I the only one?
Yeah, by the minute, I think we.
Yeah, you used to have to pay for
Dial-up.
internet by the minute. Dude, it was all dial-up, yes. It'd send you a bill. There was no wired in. It was your computer made a terrible sound when you wanted to connect to the internet.
I remember that sound.
You couldn't sneak. Yeah, you couldn't sneak online in the middle of the night without your folks hearing it.
Man, I'm telling you, when
Well,
you start that
that's
thing
not
up, it's like
true.
a generation. It'd be like, I'm like, oh
Yep.
my god, shut up, shut up.
So I got a way around that. I took the cover off of it, and there's a little speaker, and I just clipped it.
Just clip the speaker. Nice.
Just clipped the internal speaker wire, because we had a soundboard that was Sound Blaster Pro or whatever the hell it was. You had to go out and buy the sound card for your computer. So I got the sound card, and then I plugged my speakers into that, so I can just turn the speakers off. We actually my dad had money, so we actually had the cool shit for computer stuff. But that's how I got around the that thing in the middle of the night, was I just unplugged the goddamn internal speaker.
Jeez Louise, dude. What's wrong with you?
The good old
You need help?
days.
You need help?
It's
I
like
do need help.
quintessential. That's like a cyberpunk hack right there. Like high tech or high tech, low life. Just reach into your computer and unplug the speaker. You're done.
Yeah, wait till they do that to our brains. Just reach into our brains and unplug the feistiness.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're starting to sound like an episode of Fat and Spicy. We don't want to do that. But that's really cool. I like the dual class thing. It's amazing how far D&D, like I didn't play quite so much D&D as I did Shadowrun. I was more of a Shadowrun nerd. I love the cyberpunk, like he says. But it's neat to see how these games evolve over the years, because I played 30 years ago. I was playing Shadowrun First Edition, and now they're 7th, 8th. There's all these. I mean, you could you could fill a library.
The fan base for Shadowrun pretends the 6th edition doesn't exist.
I've heard this. So what's wrong with 6th edition?
Rules as written, 6th edition does not mechanically function the way it's intended to function.
I thought maybe they got feisty and added some D8s or something.
No, it's just fundamentally incorrect in how it's supposed to work, basically.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
When it says skin, can I put tan? Is tan a skin color?
Sure.
Get with the skin. Nobody cares. Just get going.
I'm already done. I'm done.
Well, you should have told us you were done.
Well, I'm waiting on Vampire.
Sorry.
No, of course.
A little lost. A little bit.
What do you need help with?
Yeah,
I'm here to
let us
help
know.
you.
I'm on the race page right now. At the very beginning.
Hello, Moto.
Hell is
Somebody's
that?
getting a call.
That is a Motorola, sir.
Yeah, no
There's
kidding.
there's a razor.
Betsy, go over there. Roll over there and help her, man.
Do you have a computer? What did he say?
Yeah, I know I ain't saying nothing.
Oh my God. Can you hear me, Jacob?
Yep. From what I can see, you have the dark vision, vampiric bite, all that stuff going.
Yeah, what's
What do you
going
need
on?
help
Who's
with?
that, Rollo?
It's Rilo.
What's he said?
Man, I'm in the party and nobody ain't saying that.
He in the party.
Ooh,
Tell him to click on the link that's in the
Oh, my bad. I overslept really, but I'm just waking up. I was like, oh, damn. I see all four of y'all. I see Spice. I'm on the Discord thing. I'm like, PlayStation. And I got my camera on.
send him the StreamYard thing.
Okay, I'll send it to him.
How come y'all can't hear me in here? Oh, y'all got it all on mute.
This side.
We're on a
We can all hear you online. Trust me.
Yeah.
This is what he had in the.
I can still
All right,
barely
well-
hear you.
That's right. I want the numbers.
Oh, I think she's talking to Jacob.
Oh yeah.
The fatty.
I'm talking to Jacob right now.
Oh,
Honestly, though, if this is the extent of what we do today on the show, I'd be happy. We all got it ourselves introduced. We're building our characters. We're learning about each other. We're gonna come in next week ready to rock and roll, huh?
That's right, Spicy. We're gonna do it right.
How much to do for that?
People don't mind seeing some behind the scenes.
That is why it's session 0.
Yes, sir.
This is why it's session 0.
I do want to blow up one thing at least. Can we at least get that set up? I'm just kidding.
Want to blow something up?
I think so. That sounds fun.
I had a bunch of sushi last night. I blew up the toilet.
I'm eating sushi right now.
Wait, why does sushi give you like indigestion? Was it indigestion? What is it?
I eat a lot of the ginger with it. I really like the ginger, but I get so my go-to is I like a mango roll, I like a red dragon roll, and then I like 4 of the tuna nigiri, you know, just like the nice red tuna on rice. And that'll fill me up for the night.
Hey, Rilo, you have the tabletop installed?
Mango makes me crap.
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
Okay. But yeah, guys, like I said, if anybody's ever played, D&D, Session 0 is kind of quite a familiar concept, right? I'm assuming. Who's stealing all the yellow dice over there? What's going on with that?
Back off, asshole. I'm trying to build over here.
I got something for you right here.
Don't no! Oh, you son of a here. Go get your dice. I fuck it off the table there.
Oh God!
Guy, what a dork.
Here, it's right here.
Can't stand in the way of progress.
What is
Here,
this?
Rebecca's dice.
So if you like he was Aaron told me if you highlight your dice, like draw a square around it and then tap your R button a couple of times. So yeah, highlight your dice with the square. So it's got a yellow highlight around it. And then if you tap R like 3-4 times, it'll do a nice random roll. But tap it like tap.
I just right click and then hit roll. And it'll do it.
Fuck that. Anyway, R does the same thing. But I like to tap it a few times like he told me.
Just take it. You just sling it across the board, like a real man. Wow.
Dude. Disrespectful.
My bad. I got butterfingers.
That's easily fixed.
Oh,
That's right, Oregon. Hello, Moto. We know.
Wait, why would I put these numbers here? Because if I put them here, it doubles it up here.
How did you fix that there?
Price. Oh.
You want to go back to the race tab and set it so that you only have the modifiers from the race in those scores, not the actual final scores.
Okay, what would the modifiers be for a dimp here? I'm assuming in dexterity and charisma?
Abilities, constitution, dexterity, and charisma. Since your pure bite depends on your constitution, modifiers make one of your higher stats constitution. Dexterity would be like for your weapon, like a rogue. So dexterity and constitution.
So how many in?
So you want constitution to be one of your higher stats, and then dexterity being another one because of your rogue ability. and then just spread the other ones out.
Hmm? What numbers?
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out what numbers I'm putting in.
What the numbers that he put up there?
On your race tab, you just want the modifiers from the race. You don't want the final ability scores.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what those modifiers are supposed to be.
For a Dampier, it's +1 to one thing and +2 to something else. Your choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
I think for me it gave persuasion and is that what we're talking about? The skills or what?
No.
Or the
She's
saving
asking
throws?
about the modifiers for a race.
Like the saving throws? I have no idea.
Don't worry,
Now
we'll
I'm
get there.
now I'm questioning if my thing's right.
No,
If
you
my
fucked
guy's
it all
off.
up, dude. Just why don't you just delete everything? I'll be the host of the show and I'll carry it out. I'll take over.
Just run the show, dude. Make my
I
character.
can't. No, I'm not gonna make your character.
I think for the most part I have everything right.
Like I got my adventurers pack through that creator. It gave me, a stick of incense and a pouch and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I got all that from mine as well.
Okay, I'm hoping this is right. Shadows of background.
Let's see. Maybe this. Maybe you guys can see this. Does that look okay?
You look beautiful. What do you want?
All right. As long as it looks good, I'm good.
Dude, yeah, you're fine.
Well, I appreciate it. You're fine too. Thank you, sir. So, Aaron, on some of the campaigns that you've done before, you've had any crazy memorable moments,
Crazy, memorable moments.
Like some things that just blew your mind,
Usually, quite frequently, I'm blowing other people's minds at the table. So, like, I played a cyberpunk GURPS game once, where we were supposed to be like a advanced police unit, like with Ghost in the Shell. And me and another player were going to make combined characters where all of my points went towards making like the physical cyborg body of this character, and then all of his points went towards making like the AI personality that downloaded into the body of said character, and that was where like all the skills and techniques came from. And I found out accidentally, because this was not my intention, but it was cool when I found out about it. I found out accidentally that I had made the character body so indestructible in GURPS with the limited points we had that we deployed for our first mission onto a building from a helicopter. And I found out the character could fall 3 stories without taking any damage.
Wow.
Wow.
That'll work.
Crazy. That is crazy. And I know, and I'm sure as you know, with you DMing and stuff for so long, you've ran into those, characters that are just OP or they try to be OP. How do you as your as a DM or a GM, how do you handle those scenarios when you get those kind of players?
So I actually have a character like that in one of my games that I run right now. They're like a pixie vampire rogue. So they have a fly speed. They can dash as a bonus action. So they're basically moving like almost 100 feet around. So they'll always be like behind a tree when it's not their turn. And then they'll like dash out, get the sneak attack, and dash away because they're playing a swashbuckler, which allows them to sneak attack without having to like have advantage on the attack or an ally nearby. They basically get like an extra criteria they can use to proc sneak attack. And then as long as they've made an attack that turn, they can run away without suffering attacks of opportunity. So they're just, every turn of theirs is just they dash in, stab something, and dash out. People are like, man, this is like so overpowered. What do you do about it? And it's like, I don't do anything about it. And they're like, why? It's like, isn't that bother you? It's like, no. If the person wants to do the same thing over and over and over again in combat, just to win, my objective isn't to just kill them from the get-go. My objective is to play the goblins who are panicking because there's this tiny, invincible pixie rogue vampire who's just stabbing them to death and flying around a corner laughing the entire time.
Okay.
That's a decent perspective on it.
I did do something where I accidentally countered them and it greatly reduced their damage output. But I was just playing brainless zombies, and once the zombies like fell into a hole and they couldn't actually chase him any further, it was just like they're desperately trying to scrabble at the guy. So they're gonna move 5 feet in the hole, and then they're gonna ready an action as soon as he comes near, because that, I imagine, is what zombies would do in that situation. It's like they're trying to reach out and grab somebody. And once it became apparent that like if he wanted to fly in and stab somebody with sneak attack damage, he was going to have to resist 5 attacks of opportunity, or just 5 regular attacks from ready to actions or whatever. He's just like, I guess I just stand back and shoot with my crossbow. And that literally cut his damage by like into a third of what it would have been, because he no longer got sneak attack. He just had a crossbow bolt.
Jeez Louise. How you looking at your character, Vampire? A little more.
Still working on it. Working on the background right now.
Okay.
Ideal. I'm just gonna.
Damn it.
Background features.
Yeah, I think if you skip it, I mean, does the background hold any real significance? I mean, it could be mysterious, I guess.
Mm-mm.
It's up to the player. Some of the backgrounds give a bonus feat. All of the backgrounds usually give some amount of equipment. All of the backgrounds in the player's handbook give like a kind of flavor-esque background feature. It can be very relevant mechanics-wise, but it's kind of on the player to like remember that they have it and use it. Like there's like a pirate or criminal background where the thing is like you have a bad reputation, so you can kind of like bully regular NPCs into giving you free drinks on occasion.
Oh, I got you. So this is essentially one of those times where the what is it? The devil's in the detail.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Why is that background not on here? You would think it'd be on here.
Because you don't have the books. I think that's what everyone was saying, that if you do, you have the books so that it has the options for those particular characters.
Let's see. So I just have to put it in myself. Should see.
I think I know a way to turn you up, though.
Huh?
Oh, do you now?
Yeah.
Is something now?
Can nobody still hear me?
I wasn't going to make the joke.
No, that's my job. They pay me
But I
for it.
thought about it.
Hello. Can anybody hear me now?
Barely.
Yeah, louder, please.
Hello. Do I have to be talking like this?
Oh, now you sound good.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Like right.
But
Like,
now you sound nice and clear.
okay. I have to hold it.
You sound better than he does.
The mic has to be right here by my face. I talk quiet too, so that doesn't help.
If you see my mic, I'm less than 2 fingers away from that speaker.
What
I think you should be all right if you put it down a little bit now.
if I put it
My
down?
mic picks up everything. You're talking about like the dryer going on in the background when I first hopped on. That thing is like 15 feet away.
Let's see. You're here. Oh, let's see. Gail, I know you were telling me, Edward, that you were working on a novel, right? Or you're working on a book?
Yes, I am currently working on a book. I'm in the beginning stages of it, but it's currently focused around a merchant. In fact, it's going to be titled The Merchant Prince. So it's going to be a tale about his upbringing and how he became the renowned merchant that he's going to be. It's, hopefully, it's going to be pretty epic. All right, it's a lot that goes into it, more than just how to flip a quick coin. It's more so the things and pretty much we describe it like this, like the character growth, trying to become a better person.
You have a lot of flashbacks, a lot of filler episodes.
We might get to that point one day, maybe in the next 20 years, but not right now. No
So-
flashbacks in the story.
So, what inspired you to write a book?
Well, I'm deeply into fantasy books, so I've read books like Stormlight Archive, that series, The Wheel of Time, King Killer Chronicles, Light War Saga. So countless books I've read over um, the span of my life, and it's just like, okay, I've read all these books, but now what? How have these books changed me? Right? So I went, just thought of on an idea on how I could use these books to just better myself. I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty good at writing, so why not make my own book, right? So, like I said, I'm at the beginning stages of it. Nothing crazy at the moment. I don't even have a chapter. I just have an idea.
So, what do you draw inspiration from? I guess per se, like the whole idea, like of the merchant and everything. Where do you find yourselves in the point where you're like, this is the time to write? When do you have those moments of?
So it comes from the many books that I've read, and also I'm also into anime. So some of the anime shows I've watched, such as forgot the name of it, but there's an anime that follows.
JoJo's Bizarre. Just kidding.
No, so I don't know if you may know about it, but it's this thing to where there's a fox lady and she follows this merchant around on these wild adventures. So from there, I took a little bit of inspiration from. I also take inspiration from comic books as well. So whenever I just witness something or see something, I'm like, I
Do you
like.
find yourself like jotting down ideas as you go on throughout the book?
Yes, I do often throughout the day. I'll be like, okay, this seems cool. Let me try to add this to my notes, and then the thing
You're like
is,
Eminem on 8 Mile. You're on the bus, just
right?
writing stuff down. I got you.
Yeah, but it's also me trying to mash everything together, like all my singular points into just one big story.
Real quick. Everybody, welcome in Oralo, coming in
Hello.
on the clutch.
Hello, guys. Sorry for being
Oh,
late. I
what's up?
overslept. What's up? How you guys? I
Man,
see
oh
you guys
man.
a good amount in. I like to see this. Yes. I'm just watching
Well,
right
we're
now.
ready to do
Continue.
it.
I'm trying to see.
How old is everyone?
Well, if you want, well, you can edit your name there, your title. Go ahead and you'll enter your character name like everybody else. And at the bottom in the headliner, we want you to plug in your ad, either your ad Instagram or your
Okay.
ad Discord, stuff like that. the way.
All right, gotcha. Appreciate it.
Also in the Discord, you should see the app Roll20. That's where you'll join in. You'll be able to create your character and stuff like that. Today's session 0, so no
Okay.
pressure, guys. We're just here trying to familiarize ourselves with everything. So
How old is everybody's characters? How old are the characters?
Mine's 17.
what?
Mine's
Huh?
he got kicked out of school.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, I get it. Mine's a little older, but just whatever you want. I mean, just don't make it 9-year-old.
I'm gonna be.
He's
You know,
17.
17.
17. He's waiting to hit 18. We're gonna take him to the brothel on his 18th birthday.
Yeah, I looked up how long gnomes normally live, and they were like ranges from 200 to 400, and they reach adulthood about 40. So I'm like, okay, maybe just we'll get that in. He's 60 years old.
Perfect.
But he's
Yeah, I
still
love
young.
that.
Still young.
Yeah, he's still young.
Yeah, he's
for
a young man. He's still in his prime.
Obviously humans we age a little different, so we're normally. Let's see. And speaking of, I was like, of novels and anime and stuff. I thought about this weird idea, and I was like, if you guys are familiar with like, the isekais, basically like in another world. They're just these
So you're
titles
cutting
to
out.
me.
What, familiar with what?
Oh, like the isekais? Is it isekais? Right?
Yeah.
Isekais.
Oh yes, I love watching those.
Yeah, and I just was laughing. I laughed to myself because of all the titles that come out nowadays. It's like I was watching one. It was in another world. Born in another world as a vending machine. I'm like,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What?
yeah, as a vending machine.
No.
And I'm just thinking about, and I was sitting there and I was thinking about all the crazy things that you could come up with. Like and maybe some of these are controversial. Like in another world, as a feminist, or something like that. And I was just like, or in another world as in another world woke,
I just want to die and come back as a pair of leotards,
just be some old merchant. Maybe it's Kale's merchant that he's got to write a book about.
Yeah.
Come back as Mick Foley's sweatpants. But no, I was just, you done?
Yeah.
Nice.
I hope I did it right.
It looks good. We're gonna roll with it. OP as heck. What is that? Plus 20 modifier? Yeah, we'll keep that.
What?
No, I'm just- we're gonna give it to her. We don't want her to go back anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
I was tuning out till I heard plus 20 modifier.
Oh, she's good. She's good. Rallo, click on the link in there whenever you get it. The app Roll20. That's where you'll pull up your character. The ability scores array. He's already there. Has a preset amount. Those are the set parameters, I guess you could say, for your character build. So you can put those anywhere you'd like. The 15, the 14, 13, blah blah. Anywhere you'd like in the Constitution, Strength, blah blah. And then. Did he freeze, or is he just that's his face right there?
That's his face.
Oh yeah, it looks like that all the time. You're still muted, Ro.
That's weird. Dude. Roll20 is not.
Yeah, you got to unmute yourself.
Expertise.
Is it working now? Let me see.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. Yeah, I heard you. Sorry about that. I don't know why I was trying to.
Sorry, guys. I'm over here
myself.
stuffing my face. Forgive me.
I had to get set up.
Donut.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna eat it off camera. Y'all don't need to see me.
Is
Good
it
over
Duncan
there.
that has those Barbie donuts right now, or is it? What's the other donut place?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. I think they're the ones that have the little Barbie donuts.
Winchell's?
Oh, well, nobody has no Winchell's.
That's in California.
It's weird. I think
Wait,
the character creator gave you everything except for a rogue's expertise.
Oh.
Something we can add in, or
Is
Yeah,
it good
that's
or
something
bad?
you can add in.
Like,
Well, for a rogue not having, that depends. Do you like the idea of a plus 20 modifier? Because expertise is how you get it.
If that's the way the rules work, then what are you gonna do?
them rules.
Save
it's
some for
in
the rest of it,
the
you
rule
know?
book. It is in the rule book.
My computer is acting dumb right now.
I know you're struggling. Smoking, computer smoking. Let's see.
My computer just needs to go to the doctor.
So, Aaron, can you give us a general description of what this campaign is going to be about? Without any spoilers, like I said, if you want to leave it all to mystery, leave it all to mystery.
So you all build the character ideas to me as like you wanted to play like with the title like Critical Idiots, like a wizard who fumbles with casting their spells, fighter or paladin who is not really good at being a fighter or paladin, or at least hasn't done anything famous yet or whatever. So to me that was like, okay, I want to go for a kind of more generic D&D game, but like instead of it being like here's like this big invincible overlord and he's taking over everything, it's like maybe that's going on in the background or whatever, but like that's going on in the background and there's like a party A that's like dealing with it off screen.
Yeah. We're nowhere near ready
What
to
do you
be,
mean we're not party
the
A?
heroes of the
Yeah,
saviors
and,
of
like,
the
We're B
world.
team.
We're the lower
And, like,
decks.
you guys are party F dealing with something else entirely or whatever.
Dude,
I love
it.
our guild rank is as low. We're bronze, dude. We're bronze. We're E
We're
class
fighting
E.
rats in the sewer.
Bronze, we're wood, baby.
We're picking herbs and delivering potions.
I'm happy with it.
Oh god, it's like receive a quest. Finally, somebody lost their cat. Great.
I've done that quest before.
I still have the cat.
I think every roleplay game that I've ever played had a missing pet quest.
Mm-hmm.
I can't deal with missing pet quests. I just don't. I have enough anxiety of my pets getting out as it is in real life.
What'd I tell you about calling your kids pets, bro? Your children.
Listen, dude, it's a brave man who puts leashes on his children.
It's for their own good. It's crazy. Although I grew up with gaming, it was more like I think I spent a lot of my childhood like on RuneScape. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Anybody here familiar with the concept of RuneScape? No.
Nope.
Yeah, I've heard of RuneScape. Okay, you do have expertise on your sheet. It's just not. It's just only like calculated on the back end. It's not listed inside the sheet itself. Okay. So, glad to know that works. Yeah.
How do
So
I
you have your
calculate my
expertise
back end?
in stealth and thieves' tools. Okay.
Lots of stealth. Very sneaky.
Indeed.
All right, so I think everybody aside from Rollo has got their stuff up and running. You know, I mean, I don't know what happened to them, but I mean, the majority of the party's here.
Yep.
The gang's
If you're all ready to go, we can play some. I don't know how much time you all have.
About
So I know we've been here for a hot minute already.
about an hour.
I got about an hour and a half.
Okay. Yeah, we can do
I
something
might
in that time.
bear of bad news here, but I may have like 20 minutes. Time.
30 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, 20, 30 minutes.
Use some of that UPT, my boy.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying, man. Call in sick. What are they going to do? Fire you?
Possibly. They sort of need me.
Oh,
You're just gonna walk in.
he's like, I'm the
to
general
some
manager,
more-
motherfucker.
Walk into some more overflooded sewage pipes.
Oh, yeah, that was fine.
Oh,
Dude, it's horrible.
Ugh.
Yesterday we walked in, right, and that's the first thing we was like, oh, guess what?
Breaking up.
So as
Oh yeah, it's getting really robotic for me
both
too.
me. Whoa, what's going on?
I don't know. You're breaking up bad, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. I had a surge in internet. That was wild. Everything good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
How do you get a surge in internet? Do you get like an overflow of it? Like can you store some in a bottle or something?
Has this ever happened to you?
Yeah. Release the currents.
It's
He's
your internet. Use it
screaming.
when you need it.
You know, I feel like, there's just somebody on the internet line up there. They're just like, how you do the garden hose, you pinch it shut, and you let go. They're just like, pinch it. Look at him glitch out.
For robots on your stream lasting longer than 2 hours, consult John Connor.
There we go.
Yes, no kidding, right? Have you seen this boy?
I did see some of the
All right.
campaigns where that was a concept, like basically like being resurrected into another world as a human. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
As far as I'm aware, the campaigns where it works, where it's like baked into the lore, is going from Earth Dawn to Shadowrun.
Gotcha.
on Tabletop Simulator, will we be able to see maps of like what we're doing, like a tree and walls and shit?
Yes. I plan to like put some. The longer we go, the more refinements I plan to make to it. Learn as you go kind of process. But I plan to like put terrains and trees and things like that. But I have the means of getting us right into the action right now, if that is something the group is interested in for 20 minutes, however long we have.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
We're just waiting on what's his face, right? Might as well.
I mean,
get us
Rollo's
all
going to
knowing
be,
each
you know
other.
what I'm saying? What we'll do is in the end, is Rollo working today?
He is not working today. He's actually out.
He's off today. He's off and he's late. You know, we're going to fire that guy. Look at the terrain.
Boss?
Look at that.
Who's drawing
That's
that?
what you. Yeah,
I'm drawing that.
Aaron's
You were drawing that,
making
okay.
us some terrain there. What are you talking about? He's getting us ready.
I don't know. I'm asking. That looks like a cart with wheels.
That is exactly what it is.
No, what are you talking about? That's obviously a Korean corn dog. That's the little avocado paste.
Do you even know what that means?
Korean corn dog?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a subcategory on P-Hub?
No. No.
It's gonna be the
It's a hot
Skyrim.
dog, but they use
I'm
a
sorry.
spicy breading instead.
I'm sorry.
Are you making the
gotta do something
Skyrim
there.
opening, Aaron?
What's that again?
It's the grass.
Are you making the Skyrim opening, Aaron? Where the guy wakes up?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, he's like, you're on a cart. He's like,
So
a
you're
stone-
finally
stone
awake.
clothes. Yeah.
We're finally awake. The Jarl has asked that we all be killed.
Dude,
Oh, look, there's a dragon.
that was so hilarious.
Okay.
Follow you back. Welcome back.
Yeah, my bad. My Wi-Fi went out. I had to fix it.
If we want to get into this for 20 minutes or whatever, go ahead and place your little colored meeple for whatever you are on Tabletop Simulator inside the orange box.
Are you
What'd
on
you call it?
tabletop
Meeple?
yet, Rollo?
Tabletop? I don't believe so.
Why is mine connected to my dice?
Because somebody was playing around earlier.
I don't know who that would
I
be.
wonder who it could have been.
My dice are over here, all fine and dandy. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. All right. So
All
have
right.
you downloaded tabletop yet, Rollo?
Yeah, I'm downloading it now.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and open up your Roll20 sheet while that's downloading, go ahead
Okay.
and let's see. Have you used Roll20 yet before?
No, this might be my first time using that. I just made an account.
So the link is there. Just click the net join there, roll20.net
Mhm.
in the Discord. Go ahead and
What do you
sign
call
in
it?
or-
The character later or something?
The character mancer.
Character mancer.
Once you get in,
All right.
once you get everything up, you'll see the top right. It'll have like a little journal, a chat bubble, a paint, little toggle icon, and a journal icon. Click the journal icon, it'll have a character plus button. And that's where you'll click that to start making your character there. For you guys that don't know, Rallo here is going to be playing a high elf. You know,
Yes, indeed.
the ones with the
Thought that was
long
my
ears,
job.
not one that just finds random mushrooms in the forest. That'd be a crazy concept.
I love
play a high.
you both made the same joke from opposite ends.
Two very different.
Big minds think alike.
Yeah,
That's
it's like-
fantastic.
So a little bit background on Rallo's character there. He's a high elf. He's the product of an experiment of his parents who tried to create the perfect, I guess, race. You know, they were all intelligence, and they tried to boost the strength as well. Ended up completely zapping him of his intelligence, aside from the +1 that he's given, and everything goes into strength. So we're interested to see that, how that rolls and plays out.
So
But you'll
we have
probably-
in essence a barbarian elf.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That is awesome.
So yeah, so basically his parents sent him
that's
out
so
into the
cool.
world. They were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, look, this kid, you know, we made a mistake. We'll be the laughing stock of the kingdom. We gotta get him out of here." So they kind of like moseyed him out with a little backpack, you know, into the forest and said, "Hey, you know, go, like, you know, run, Forrest, run." He ended up being picked up by some orcs and raised. So
That's classic. I love that. Well done.
Oh yeah, just here for the
Very
team.
well done.
Here to
That's
support as much
funny.
as I can.
so we'll hear a lot of groans and grunts along the way.
I hope so. I hope they're coming from my tent.
It's in his tent. What do you got? What do you got the artificial making you, man? Come on now.
No, I have I have, what is it called? I actually have a spell for that. It's called
Magic hand.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
it is.
Not
It actually it's
hand.
called Mage Hand. I got Mage Hand.
Oh my god.
That comes pretty handy though.
That's what she said.
Oh god.
Is it?
No.
Louise.
Oh.
All right. Rolling straight into things. It is a calm mid-morning day at the moment. You have been with this wagon currently being driven by a kind of low-income merchant. He basically only has the wagon and barely enough stuff to fill it, driving along. The joke he makes, he's a small dog person. He's like at the height of a dwarf or whatever, a small dog person. The joke he makes is that his name is Steve, and he is so poor he cannot afford to buy a tea for his name. Supposedly, that's what he's looking to pick up in the next town over once he finally sells these wares and actually manages to get a decent amount of money.
He's gonna buy a tea for his name.
All
Very
that
good.
being said, you all have taken this job because it's a simple escort quest. Just escort a wagon from a populous town to some town somewhere out in the fringe. What could possibly go wrong, as it were? Supposedly you were going to arrive in town this evening, and so far you have not run into any trouble on the road just driving along. You've also not run into any people on the road, like coming from the opposite direction. You've not seen anybody else like behind you for a couple of days now, like coming up behind you or racing past you or anything of that nature. And in fact, for the past day, so like yesterday and so far today, the grasslands and such around the road and even like distant forests and things that you can see have all kind of had like a slowly withering appearance to them. Almost as if like there's no nutrient in the soil anymore and like all the grass is just dying out. Steve comments that he's been this way before, and this is very unusual, especially for this time of year where we're basically like late spring. The rains have come and gone and everything should be blooming now. you find yourselves in the middle of a conversation like that where we come across our characters. We can go into full-on like personal descriptions and what are you doing and such maybe next time when we have more time. So if you want to very quickly say like what your character's name is and like your race and class and just a quick descriptor of your appearance so we can get straight into it, that'd be really good.
Well, I'll
Right.
start. I'm Unveil the Sorcerer. 17, 105 pounds, blonde hair, kind of mousy colored, and blue eyes. I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, it's good to meet you, Sir Preston Proudfoot. 210 to 20 with the armor a little more. I am a human paladin. I have achieved many great feats over the time that I have spent in my life on this earth. Slaying dragons, rescued maidens, and defended kingdoms.
Funny, I've never heard of you.
Distant lands, far away, farther than you've probably ever traveled.
That's true. I don't go out much.
But a wee lad, shouldn't you be in school?
I tried to be in school, but my spell casting don't work so well because my mouth don't work so well.
Who's your friend?
I am Kill Ironshot.
Just your little brother?
Little.
Oh, so we're not friends, sir. I don't know him.
I am, by gnome standard, very tall. I am 3/8. I weigh around 80 pounds. I'm the best artificer in the known world. All right. The stupid academy kicked me out, but I'm
You too?
Yes, they kicked me out. I am also a tinkerer and a bit of an alchemist.
Pleasure to meet you. Like I'm assuming we seem like a small shadowy figure in the corner. The cart.
Say that one more time, and you will be dead by the daylight.
Wait, what? I didn't do nothing.
Not you. The other shadowy figure.
Yeah. No, not you, shadowy figure in the corner of the tavern. The other shadowy figure in the corner of the tavern. You're the PM meeting. We're here for the AM meeting.
Yeah, there we go. Rallo, you can come in.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
I know I'm kind of late, but I guess I'm like the rest of you guys. The guys call me the experiment gone wrong. So, born into a prejudiced high elf family, and they're known for their intellect. But me, I always like the physical activities, and I was supposed to follow my father's footsteps, but since I wasn't as smart and bright as him, they kind of shunned me and outcast me out. So from there, I just left and just started growing on my own and just started working on strength building instead of intellect, and just finding friends along the way that accept me for me. So I know it's bad. Like some of my little fun facts about me, I love headbutts. I consider that a proper breeding with me. So little things like that, and I like to scream my attack moves out loud. I know it gives away the stealth, but hey, it shows that, like a Naruto thing going on.
Oh, there we go. All right, so let's see. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Eleanor. I usually work alone, but ran into some trouble recently. And I think working with the party might be good.
What is it? What do you have there on your back? Is it a sword? What is it? What weapons do you use?
Daggers.
Oh, a rogue. Assassin?
No.
Or you have little small hands?
Yes, small hens.
Baby hens.
I'm just gonna tuck my gold pouch a little bit deeper in my robe here.
Get away from me, guys.
Just make sure those hens stay where they should be.
You guys don't have enough
Agreed.
gold for me to want to steal anyways.
That's what the lady said at the bar last night too, and I ended up 10 gold short.
Not you too.
Yeah, you met Cynthia?
Uh-oh.
Crazy lady.
Nah. The girl that I met was named Rossi. With the red hair.
I couldn't afford the redhead lady.
Hope you both know that prostitution is against the law in these parts.
No, they wash our clothes, but my robes were she's not good with robes. She's good with armor and stuff, so it didn't work out
Dang,
right.
well, what can 10 shillings get you then?
Should take your underwear down to the river and beat it with a walk.
Hey, that's all I need. There we go.
So it's as you were having this conversation with the wagon rolling along that you suddenly hear an attack coming from around all of you as several ogles stand up from the grass surrounding the wagon. Ogles are ogles. They are small, diminutive, humanoid-looking creatures. They have various different colors of skin. They usually use short bows and short swords and tend to be cowardly by nature on their own.
But obviously not in a pack.
Correct.
Okay.
So,
looking at my character sheet, I'm looking for initiative.
Normally, I would call for us to roll for initiative, but we seem to be short on time. So whichever one of you wants to act first, you may go ahead and act, and we'll just alternate.
Seems that we have company. Allow me.
I look towards the paladin like, huh? Go for it.
You know, I'm the one here with the most experience.
Yeah, you go kill them.
All right.
You
Hi,
kill
Elf,
dragons.
with
Go
me.
kill these guys.
Hi, Elf. You, me, outside. You
Following
understand?
your lead, sire.
All right, I'm gonna step off. Is this cart like enclosed? Like
No, it's like an open top cart.
oh, so we can just see everything. Okay, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
hop on out. I don't need to make a dexterity throw to hop out the cart, right?
No.
Just trip.
No,
Steve can't even afford any consonants for his name. You think he can afford anything like double-sized tires or roof coverings?
or matching tires as it was.
Yeah. So each space is 5 feet. You can generally move 30 feet and around.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and engage.
Watch your mic, Fatsy.
Got it.
Okay, so what are you up to?
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw my sword. Now, since I have a sword and shield, is that separate actions?
No, as part of your movement, you can like pull out your sword and shield as you're moving into combat.
Okay, so I go ahead and raise my sword and shield and prepare to attack.
Cool. If you want to attack him, it'll be a D20 plus your proficiency modifier plus your strength modifier.
What the? Was that even a roll?
That's why you hit R more than once.
Oh. Okay.
If you want to have it selected, you want to drag a box around it like you're selecting units in an RTS game. And then hit R a bunch of times.
And this is why they call us critical idiots, ladies and gentlemen.
Gotcha. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Now I get it. I didn't know. All right. So roll 13.
Okay. Plus your strength modifier, plus your proficiency modifier.
Proficiency in strength is the 1 at the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yours says proficiency bonus next to
So
strength.
it's 14. Oh, proficiency bonus is 2.
There you go.
So
Right.
is that 13,
So-
14, 15, 16?
Yes, there you go. All right. That will clear the AC of that ogle. So now you want to roll the damage for your weapon.
That would be 1d6 or 1d10. I'm sorry. Like that.
And that'll also add your strength modifier.
6 plus 1. So
Isn't there a 10-sided die here somewhere?
Yeah,
I have.
he rolled it.
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
All right. With 7 points of damage, that is enough to slay the panicked ogle. He was not expecting a knight of some sort to come careening out of the wagon as soon as he jumped up to shoot at it. So he's dead.
Wow, you're truly amazing.
Good job.
Stand back. Everyone, relax. I'll take care of the rest.
I'm just going to be protecting my equipment. It's very important to me.
I love that.
They're going to say.
All right. Well, me here at the front of the cart, I see this guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, I moved him. And from the cart, I will cast my cast a firebolt right at him.
Right. So same deal. You're rolling a d20. You're adding your proficiency modifier and your spellcasting modifier. For your roll 20 seat, it's just the spell attack modifier on your spell page. Because that's those two added together.
Well, plus 4. Is that right? Let me see. Spell attack bonus. Yep. 16.
Perfect. That'll hit. Roll the damage for your firebolt.
1d10.
Nice.
What do we hit him with?
An 8.
An 8?
Yep. And yeah, that'll be enough to blow him apart.
Just to obliterate him. Hoketh poketh.
Oh!
Hey, you see fire arc from your hands over the withered grass and just knocks him to pieces.
I did it! Look at me!
Oh, so shiny.
All right, who's
Almost
next?
blew us all up.
I like that. I almost. Jesus Christ, dude.
Whoever's next. Whoever wants to go next.
I guess I'll help.
Yeah,
I pull out my.
Rollo, real quick, Rollo, you know, in the Discord, there is a dice roll place there. You can roll dice. All you
Say
do
again.
is just, if you want to roll a dice, because I know you're not in the actual tabletop, but in the Discord,
yeah.
there you should say something that says dice rolls. You should be able to type and roll a die there.
Gotcha.
You can move your character where you would like. Go ahead, Kel.
So I pull out my longbow and prepare to make a long range attack.
Okay.
That's a big bow.
Ooh. Nice. Well, just a
Yeah,
19
nice.
on the die will hit.
Yeah, you don't even need bonuses.
Mm.
And I roll this dice next, right?
Longbow uses a D8, if I'm not mistaken.
A D8? Okay.
Yeah, longbow goes to 1d8 piercing, plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Oh, it's a 10.
The red one's here.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, short sword. So short sword uses 1d6. So it's
You see your
1d6,
weapons
not
tell you what
1d10.
to roll. Yeah.
Oh, no. Just 2?
That's okay, but what are your modifiers?
Just a 2. So it'll be 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yep.
It's not enough.
Yell from the other side of the car. Did you get it?
Which ogle are you shooting?
I'm shooting this one in the eye.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, you catch it in the shoulders, but it's still standing. It's not dead yet.
Oh man.
Watch where you shooting that thing.
Yeah,
You'll
right.
be like, these ones shoot back.
These ones shoot back. I don't know. He saw his friend just get obliterated by a knight and a sorcerer.
Who's next?
I
Fix
guess
my
it's my
down.
job. Are they in range of my
Yep.
short bow?
Yeah, your short bow is out to like 30. What is it?
Okay.
I think 30 is the
will-
standard for ranged, isn't it? Unless you have something crazy.
Yeah, your short bow goes out to 80 feet, which
Oh, wow.
is a bunch of these squares.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Each one is 5
Right.
feet. You know.
Yeah, you're good for 16 squares.
Love that.
I'll attack this guy. Since he's not dead yet. Do I do this?
So highlight the dice. Like, highlight it.
You don't just
The longbow is good for 150 feet, which is 30
You gotta
squares.
roll your d20 first.
Yeah, roll the d20 first to see if you attack,
Okay.
But if you,
or to see if you
I think
hit.
it's like if
Oh.
you do if you highlight it, it'll throw it higher up in the air. But that's good.
Yeah, 15. There you
You
go.
could have stayed with it. Another 15. Yeah.
I like the 15.
All right, 15. Go ahead.
That's 15.
So it'd be 15 plus. You said the proficiency.
Huh.
on your
Yes,
character?
proficiency modifier, and then her dexterity modifier, since it's a ranged attack.
So your proficiency is
So
here.
what?
Proficiency bonus on your character sheet. So what's your proficiency bonus?
2.
So 2 plus the 15, 16, 17 plus your dexterity modifier. 3. So your dexterity is 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where you're at. So you're at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, she is.
And a 19 will hit. So now you roll damage.
What is
What's your weapon
short-
say?
what's your weapon?
The short bow is 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
Nice.
Okay, so grab you a d6, yeah.
Highlight it.
And then, yeah, there you go.
Ah,
2 plus, you
You
said,
do add your dexterity modifier.
plus 3 plus the dexterity, which is 3.
So you hit him for 8.
8.
Nice. You finished him off.
where were you
Yeah,
aiming
she
at?
did.
Eyeball?
The same one that he missed, the one that he got in the
The
shoulder.
eyeball? Let me show you how
She
it's
put
really
one in
done.
his throat.
You gotta aim for the neck.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
Speaking of
Oh,
which,
bloody.
yeah, that arrow will fly through, hit the ogle in the neck, and that'll just
Gorgeous.
remove it.
What were
Beautiful.
you saying, Agru?
So it's Jacob's turn now?
No, it's Rollins'
Patsy?
turn.
I don't
Oh,
know
Rollo's-
how
Rollo.
yet. Uh,
We'll move you. Let's see. Whose color
thank
is.
you. Move me closer to the last one if we kill it.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Thank you. All right, I would like to take out my sword for a splash attack.
You have a long sword or you have like a two-handed sword?
Longsword, yeah. Sorry.
You got a big old sword.
Or the mightiest of them all.
I just would have loved, because you're an elf, just a big fucking tree branch.
Yeah.
Just smashing people like fucking clay.
Club. So just in the Discord there, just type in would it be 1d20 or
Yeah,
Yes, 1d.
just say 1d20 in the dice rolls section.
All right. Did it do it?
Doing it on Roll20 will work. And then you'll want to add your strength modifier and your proficiency modifier.
All right. Plus 3. 15. This is what I'm trying to see. Can't even see where my thingy's at. Did you guys see the roll or?
Mm-mm.
I just got to roll to 13. There we go.
Yeah. I saw the roll on Roll20.
Okay.
There. Just plus your proficiency modifier is enough because at first level your proficiency modifier is 2, so 15 will hit. So now you'll roll your longsword damage, which is 1d8 plus your strength
1d8.
modifier.
Gotcha. Roll that right now. Oh, 1.
What?
Gosh.
All right. Roll the 1. Probably
Goodness.
add like 2 to that for your strength modifier. So you'll basically leave a scratch on that ogle's face, but you won't
He
kill it.
missed.
Oh,
Huge sword.
Sorry, the booze is getting to me.
Sieve, for his part, is just going to hide by basically shrinking down and just going limp inside the wagon. But
live. Play possum.
the ogle that's still standing no longer outnumbers their prey, so it's just going to disengage as a bonus action, which means it doesn't suffer attacks of opportunity, and it's just going to run into the distance.
You better
5,
run.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's just going to go for cover and escape. And that'll clear out the rest of the enemies there.
Fun
Nice.
shooting your team.
Good job, most of you.
We protected our stuff. I mean, my stuff.
You all are
Yes,
giving
your toys
yourselves
are
like
safe.
you all are giving yourselves like congratulatory pats on the back, like, hey, we did the thing we were expected to do. We protected the wagon and such. And you hear this very elegant and charming voice coming from somewhere around you. You can't quite pin down where it's coming from as it starts speaking to you all. You certainly gave those ogles what for, didn't you?
Yes.
Who is that? Show yourself.
There will be time for that. And I think introductions are in order. But we can probably save that for next time. And I think that kind of little mystery note is where we can call things here since we're short on time.
Damn it, man.
It's just getting good.
Take all the stuff out of here.
Yeah, just a really quick 1 round of combat introduction, a teaser with 2 different NPCs, one limp in the wagon and another just some voice speaking in the background.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm going to write in my notes, make sure we harass the merchant for some type of reward when we come back.
I agree.
I mean, we should be getting paid for the job, right?
Yeah, he is going to be paying you, but you can absolutely harass him for more if you want.
We almost lost our lives. Come on now.
Yeah.
Almost lost our lives. Toasted those bastards like they were nothing. But yeah, we put our lives on the line. What the hell?
I wish we had killed the last guy, but
Yeah, I hope
Look,
he doesn't dock our pay
everybody,
for not killing all 4 of them.
just want you all to know that I did a great job. This will go down as another one of my heroic tales. You were all witness to my amazing strength and tenacity.
I mean,
Pleasure
he
to
was
have you
pretty
guys
good.
aid me on this quest. all
But
make good sidekicks.
Wait. I also got my guy with one shot. So are we the same? Am I as amazing as you?
No.
Okay.
Maybe one
I
day.
just want
Not
I
that
want to
yet.
make sure.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna
So I guess
tousle his little
the pretty
hair.
lady
You know,
who
like
talked to us in our heads is out there somewhere.
Wait, you
it
heard that
was
too?
Gwen. Yes, be wary. I'm very wary of all these voices. So let's see. It is this.
All right.
And can I talk to the merchant? I don't trust him.
You could. I don't know if we have time for that at the moment. My understanding was
Oh, yeah.
people had to go in a little
Yeah,
bit.
let's
yeah.
why don't we call it here? We'll talk to the merchant after hearing the voice next week.
Yeah.
All
man.
right, guys. Hopefully you all were entertained there for the last bit of that. If you like it and you enjoy the content, guys, and you want to see more, tune in next week. Again, will be Monday. We'll be starting off.
Yeah.
We left off here, guys, and we should have everybody intact, and we'll have a lot more story in action on the next one here. Guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in for the first episode of Critical Idiots, guys. So, real quick, shout out to Aaron. Thank you, man, for joining us. Can't wait to have you
good
back
job.
next Monday.
Yeah. No worries. Looking forward to
All right.
getting more D&D in for you all next Monday.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate it. Anything you want to say, Aaron?
Let's see. Yeah, not much. Thanks for the plug for me in there at the bottom there. Appreciate you having me on here. I'm looking forward to this experience of GMing for a stream game. Thanks for having me.
Yep, guys, don't forget, if you enjoy the DM and want to make sure that he stays awake and provides all the best content, the best story guides for you guys, buy him a cup of coffee at buymeacoffee.com/avidgamist. Okay, guys, Aaron here is a veteran at DMing. He's been doing it for quite some time, and we are happy here to have him. Eleanor, thank you as well for joining us for this stream. Is there anything you'd like to say?
No.
As always, we should have just made her a monk that took a vow of silence.
That's it.
Kel, thank you. Anything you want to say before you go?
I definitely want to say thank you for the invite. I'm so excited for the next round when we actually get into the story. And check out my link in the tab below me, and just join the Discord.
Yeah, guys. Real quick, remember that these sessions will last about 3 or so hours, guys. The only reason we only cut about an hour or so of this one is because we had already started beforehand. We just didn't want to bore you guys with all the technicalities and everything. But next week we will definitely be streaming for longer for you guys. So make sure you guys tune in. Kel, as always, thank you, man, and we hope you have a great day at work. Spicy, my boy, Unveil.
Yo.
What do you got to say?
I gotta say, make sure you tune in tomorrow night to the Fat and Spicy Show, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna be talking about the fun of doing this and a whole bunch of other stuff that the crap that comes out of our mouths for every episode. So just tune in and shut up.
Yeah, just definitely tune in and shut up. No, guys, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Rallo, last but not least, our high elf of the Most High.
No, I came kind of late, but I do appreciate you, Aaron, hosting this. I appreciate working with you guys. Next time, I will be on time, and I'll be better than ever. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week again. Like they were saying earlier, go watch the Fat and Spicy Show. I'll be tuning in tomorrow for that as well. I do appreciate you guys for the invite, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again.
Most definitely. We'll have Rallo stay a little bit later because he's got to make up some time.
Yeah. Attention now.
But guys, as always, we appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here. Until next time, this has been Critical Idiots, guys.
All right.
Right on.